So, everyone, I am at my new physical address that I'm living at now. I just moved out, and so what I want to talk about is basically how I've been feeling recently. I really want people to hear my work, but I feel really just unheard at this time. Like no one, like I could write all this stuff and can't find much of an audience for my work, even though I do really appreciate everyone who comments on my videos. It goes a long way, and who likes the videos, watches them. Even just watching the videos of my poetry really helps. And yeah, I don't know if it's warranted or not, but yeah, I just really feel unheard. I want more people to be able to experience the stuff that I'm writing. And what I've also been doing, I've been getting back into music a little bit, writing some songs. I actually released this acoustic EP on Spotify. Been getting some people listening to that. Even though I probably should do some more work on those songs, but that's a whole different topic. But anyway, yeah, I moved out into a new place, and it's really exciting. The other thing, I started the process of starting the visa process for my fiancée, however you pronounce it. It's the female version of fiance, but I never got that word down. But yeah, the thing is, you're supposed to send out this packet with all this information on it about, it's called a I-129F form. You send it to this location in Texas, apparently, and that's like a processing center for immigration. And they go over all of your files that you send, and it's supposed to prove that you're in a relationship. And they're supposed to send you something back within 3 weeks. And while I sent my thing in, it arrived on January 25th of 2021. Still, I've heard nothing from those people. So that is really concerning. I just don't know if it got lost in the mail or something, but I'm going to call customer service on Monday. Yeah, I really miss doing the videos. It's just I've been so busy recently working with my job. It's like 40 hours a week pretty much, and that takes up all my time. So it's hard to just sit in front of a camera and do a recording of your day or whatever. But yeah, I'm still working on the poetry. I took a week off to do some music stuff, which I might even put that on hold later. Again, but what I'm doing now is I'm just working on poetry books. I'm not sure if, the thing is, I'm torn between which book to work on next. Either The Last and Eternal Fire, which is the latest Love Poems at the End of Our Lives book. For everyone who doesn't know, that's the story about the girl who was killed on the last day of high school. And spoiler, she comes back to life. And then there's the Leafy and Harmony series, which the latest one in that series is American-born Psalms of the Silent Nation. And I feel really compelled to write both of them. And I can't write both of them at the same time. So it's it's a tough decision. And yeah, I'm also working on this book called Rap Anthology. Publishing this book called Rap Anthology, which is a story about this fictional rapper named Kirk Cathari, and he's this guy, he's the son of some immigrant parents who came to America, but it's just a success story about how anyone can start out from nothing and work their way up. Kind of an inspirational story, but also I want to put in some political aspects into that book, where he's rising up against pretty much evil. And just when you unleash someone who is just vicious with their words, with their poetry, against an evil kind of government or corporation or a group of people who are really harming people in a bad way, that's the kind of stories I like. Yeah, it's a rap anthology book. It's basically all the lyrics to the characters' rap songs. Like as if it was a lyric book, but there's no music, of course, which is why I got to study how the nuances of how rap works. Of course, there's going to be a lot of profanity in that book, but when I write as if I'm kind of just getting a task done, so I don't really have my own kind of like, it's hard to explain. Like you're doing a job when you're writing. Like you're portraying a character. The character doesn't necessarily reflect everything you believe in. So they might use some word choices that I don't necessarily believe in, but that's the way you write, I think. So yeah, just this whole I moved out of my parents' house on December 12th and moved into this apartment January 14th or something, or January 12th, I think. So that was like a month later. Started my job on January 4th. So yeah, I'm just really doing the adult lifestyle here. Can't wait. Just the thing that's bothering me the most is I can't wait to get my fiancée here, so we can get married. But I don't know when that's gonna happen. Like 6 months from now at the earliest, probably. Like dealing with immigration is just a mess, and I've probably been rambling long enough now, so people will probably start to lose interest. So I'm just going to end the video in a second. Yeah. And the thing I've been doing with music, I've been really getting into it, like imagining like the album I'm gonna release with the electric guitar and planning out the drum tracks kind of for the songs. I've really always wanted to be in a band, but then like the honest thing is like I get like disillusioned when I find out how hard it is to write the songs, but not to write, but to record them. I love writing and to remember them when you have to perform them. I can't, like I spent all this time trying to memorize my own songs, and it's a grueling process, but it's worth it. I think it's all like a good experience. But you just have to have the time and the dedication to do it. And I don't really have any more time when I'm working full time, and I got all these other chores to do and stuff, and that takes away time from my creative outlets. So even, yeah, I'm just trying to manage my life and do the best I can to, like, get my creative expression out into the world. So everyone, thank you for listening to me. This was a 8.5 minute ramble. So thanks everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you all again soon. Hopefully, oh yeah, well I gotta update people on what I'm doing with the my projects. So I'm still working on some audiobooks for Leafy, Harmony, and True Daughter of the Soil. And the last poem audiobook will be on Audible soon, hopefully, if they don't reject my files again from the actor who performed it. So everyone have a good night, and I really appreciate all of you. Goodbye.